guarantee you, if you do these 7 things that I have written down, you will be in shape by the age of 20. I am 19 years old. I do not turn 20 until November 30th, which is in about 2 weeks. But I was able to look the way I am because of doing these 7 things. So without further ado, let's get started. So number one, you have to first have a vision. This is so important. Like with no vision, there is no direction. There's no goal or anything set forth to if you can't first see it in here. So you first have to have the vision. You first have to imagine it. You first have to see it in your head. But what is vision? Vision is the ability to think about or plan a future with imagination or wisdom. So for me, my freshman, it was the summer after my freshman year. I wanted to get in shape. Like I was tired of being, skinny and like the guy that I was looked at as, okay, he doesn't work out. We can clearly see he doesn't work out. He's skinny. So I got tired of that, and so I imagined myself like, man, what would happen if I actually started to work out, and I envisioned myself being the way I am now. Like, what would happen if I just work out continuously when I graduate? How would I look? And so I always envisioned that. And so you first have to have the vision, okay? Number two, you have to believe in the vision. So what does believe mean? To accept something as true, feel sure of the truth. It also means to hold something as an opinion or think or suppose. So once I had the vision, I had to accept it as truth, or accept it as something that that's true, and also like hold it as an opinion. So regardless of it not being here in the physical realm, I had to accept it as true in my head. I had to accept it as true in my imagination. I had to believe in it. Like I had to actually believe that the vision that I'm having is very much achievable. So you have to believe in the vision. Number two. Number three, have a plan. Have a plan on how you're going to accomplish the vision. So what is a plan? A plan is a detailed proposal for doing or achieving something, an intention or decision about what one is going to do. Again, a plan is a detailed proposal for doing or achieving something, an intention or decision about what one is going to do. So for me, I didn't necessarily implement this into my journey. Actually, I did. I had a plan. So when I first had the vision and I started to believe in the vision, there has to be a plan. Like, okay, what am I going to do? So therefore, I had written down in my notes on my phone, okay, this is what I'm going to do when I go to the gym. And it took time for me to like actually get this going and get it rolling, like my plan. But I started to make plans. Okay, today, or I had a week plan. So Monday I'm going to do this, Tuesday I'm going to do that, Wednesday I'm going to do this, Thursday I'm going to do that, Friday I'm going to do this, Saturday cardio, Sunday rest. So Mondays for me, biceps and triceps, Tuesdays chest, Wednesdays legs, Thursdays back, Fridays I think I do legs again, Saturday is cardio, and then Sunday I rest sometimes or do some cardio. So you have to have a plan on how you're going to accomplish this goal or this vision that you have set forth in your mind. So that's number three, having a plan. Number four, act upon a plan. There is no motion, there is no progression without motion. So you have to take the steps in order to accomplish what you have set forth. So what is a plan? What does act mean? Act means to take action, do something, behave in the way specified. So for me, once I had that plan, there has to be some action taking place. I can't make any excuses now. Like I can't back off what I already had set forth in my mind. Like there has to be some acting in order to achieve it. So once I had that plan, I started to go to the gym. As simple as that. And number four is probably the hardest for people to do because there's not a lot of people in shape, especially teens, like teenagers. Like I'm still 19. I'm not, an adult. Yeah, I'm still a young adult, but I'm still a teen. We have the excuse of not doing anything. Like we're lazy. Like let's just be honest. Like it's a lot of lazy people in the world, a lot of lazy men in the world, and we have to act upon our greatest potential. Like we have to act. There has to be some form of action taking place. So that's number four, act. Number five, you have to stay focused. What does focus mean? The center of interest or activity the state or quality of having or producing clear visual definition. So while acting upon his vision, there's going to be distractions everywhere and anywhere around me. So I have to stay focused on the main goal. Another thing, there's going to be men in there that may intimidate you, because it was like that for me at first. Like me going in the gym and I'm skinny and I'm scrawny, or I'm not in the best shape, and I'm seeing other men that's in their best shape. It makes me feel like, dang, how long is this going to take? Like, they're in the best shape, but how long did that take them? Focus on you, focus on your daily actions, focus on what you have to do in order to achieve what you have set forth in your mind. Again, that's number one, the vision. Remain focused on the main goal, on you. So number 6, you have to eat the right foods. You may get results eating whatever, but I promise you, it's not going to be as quick if you're eating the right foods. Now, I'm not saying you have to eat like a rabbit, or you have to eat like an herbivore, or a herbivore, however you say that. You don't have to eat carrots and do all of it. Like, eat fairly healthy. Like, so if you're skinny, the things you should eat, which I have written down here, you should try eating 3 times a day. I really recommend that. When I was skinny, I was eating pretty much all day, every day. So the things I was eating too, so 3 times a day, the things I was eating was rice, eggs, chicken, steak, yogurt, peanut butter, nuts, cheese, potatoes, protein shakes. Just eat a lot of high calorie and healthy fats. Don't just eat a lot of stuff just because you just want to eat. Like, eat some healthy fats. Eat some healthy fats and high calories and protein. Like, eat as much as you can, but don't overdo it. You don't want to go to the hospital for food disease or food poisoning or anything like that. But definitely eat 3 times a day and eat high protein intake, healthy fats, and increase your calorie intake. And if you're on the heavier side and you want to lose weight while gaining muscle, you should eat about once or twice a day. The foods you should eat is like fruits, vegetables, a lot of chicken, steak, and eggs. Try to stay away from the carbs, because you're not going to see as great of a results in quick, like in the fast pace of time. You want to actually eat low carbs and a lot of fruits, vegetables. Drink a lot of water. And yeah, it's good to eat chicken and all of that stuff, but you want to make sure you're eating like the soft foods. Like a salmon too. You can lose weight by eating salmon, but I don't recommend eating a lot of salmon. A lot of fish isn't really too good for you. But so that's number 6. Eat some healthy foods. Number 7, stay consistent. This is so important. Like, I feel like number 5 and number 7 are the most important. Number 5, staying focused, is so important, but number 7 is so important too. You have to stay consistent. I promise you, if you're not consistent, you're going to be upset with yourself. You're not going to be seeing the results you want to see because you're not consistent. You can't hit the gym once or twice a week and take 4 or 5 days off and expect to see an X amount of results in 3 months or so. You have to, I recommend, when you first start off, man, work out at least 5-6 days a week and give yourself a rest day, or 7 days a week, 20 to 30 minutes a day you working out or doing some form of exercise. Work out consistently. That way you can see the results you want to see. See the results you want to see. And so, what does consistent mean, though? Consistent means acting or done in the same way over time, especially so as to be fair or accurate, unchanging in nature, standard, or effect over time. So there has to be some form of continuous action that stays the same, that remains the same, that never changes, that is done in the same way over a period of time. So you want to make sure you're doing the same thing over and over every single day. There's going to be some days where you feel like going to the gym. There's going to be some days when you don't feel like going to the gym. But the days you don't feel like going to the gym, those are the days that count. I'm going to say it again. The days when you don't feel like going to the gym, those are the days that count. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. So stay consistent, man. And yeah, so with staying consistent for me, It would staying consistent for me. I was able to be in shape and achieve the vision that I had set forth in my mind, which is when I graduated, I want to look how I look. And it's not the end all be all, but I'm better than what I used to look like 3-4 years ago. And I'm just happy that I remain focused on the goals, and along the way is going to be some trials and some challenges, some doubt when you're hitting the gym for 3 months or so and you're barely seeing results. It's all a part of the process. Just continue to take the daily actions, and continue to stay focused on the vision, believe in the vision, and act upon the vision. Again, stay focused. Stay focused on the vision. Like, first have that vision, man. You have to stay focused and be laser focused on that vision. Believe in the vision, and then act upon the vision, man. It's very achievable only if you do the work, man. It's only achievable only if you do the work. All right? These are the 7 ways to get in shape before you're 20 years old. You got it, man. Sir.